Yeah, it's really helpful, especially Dylan, I guess, because I think
Yeah.
Oh, with points.
he will get the most of it.
Mm-hmm.
So well, first of all, we will start to see well a little bit of micro mistakes here.
Yeah.
Uh, so the first thing that we need to understand here, or Dylan needs to understand, is like he needs to be really careful of them forcing his form, because the only objective that they will want to
Wait,
do
this is
is just
Tyler. I'm sorry.
ah.
Can
Shouldn't Tyler be here then? Can you add Tyler maybe?
I'm adding
Sorry.
teammates.
Uh,
Add Tyler specifically so he knows. Because I think he'd enjoy getting botted. I don't know.
Yeah.
it's a tough one. I think this map is really hard for you, especially against the jungler, because it's really hard to take angles against the rank on this specific map.
Okay.
And well, Juna was like getting bodied here against the
Yeah.
junk, but uh, you know, I think in general favors a lot the rain and the junk.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Uh,
think I also, cause I also trolled like the bans, cause I came up with the idea to ban Kiri and play Bat, but I think that's just better for the Rhine and the junk. It's just harder
the
to live
ju-
against the
we
junk on a
we
Bat.
protected the junk here. That's why we ban the DPS. So, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think probably banning rain was a better option. But yeah, we'll see. Uh, so again, we will have to see, be careful, understanding what are their win conditions and what are ours. So their win condition will be trying to rush someone by forcing triggers. The triggers that they're gonna force into us is gonna be the lamp, the shift on the map, the amp speed, and especially the main one is gonna be the form. If we don't have form, we need to do something to cycle the form, and we need to just chill after that.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't have form and the Reinhardt is in position to walk into us, we might gonna be dead most likely.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the thing that we need to be careful. And now we're probably gonna see moments where we use the form wrongly and they're not gonna punish us. So because I don't know, they are not ready for to do that yet. But if you find better teams, that's what is gonna happen.
Okay.
They're gonna when they see that they use wrongly a cooldown, they're gonna punish you. A couple of times happened to Mayhem when she TP wrongly. Couple of times say, okay, hey, the Kiri used TP in front of us. Let's focus her, right?
Yo, that's not me,
Uh,
bro. I'm sorry. Just want to get that clear. That's not me.
uh, it was Tyler actually.
I
Uh,
don't know who you are talking about. That wasn't me either.
just kidding. Okay, so here I think we started to do correctly. We need to be careful with the setup, because here another thing that it could happen is like, I think I don't know if we are aware of this, but they could rush the hotel, and they could come and try to shoot the Hanzo out of there. And I think that's gonna happen on the next fight. The Hanzo kited that well, but he end up in a weird position. We will gonna see after though.
Mm-hmm.
So they use the first cycle to try to push away the Ramatra. Now the second cycle they're gonna try to push away the Tracer. That's why I'm not a big fan of this setup, because at the end of the day it's like the Tracer ends up a little bit isolated. I mean it works though. It can work anyways. So it's fine. But you need to know when your tank is not in position to walk. So you like fighting there is kind of pointless for you. Okay, like you need to be in a spot to rush the backlane when your tank is ready to form. So
Mhm.
it's again, it's the same as always. We're gonna try to hold space, try to shoot the tank if possible. If the tank needs to win your tank need more damage into the enemy tank to win the trade of the damage, so he will be easier for him to form aggressively, then do it. So we're gonna try. I think we're gonna see it on Esperanza when you started to do it with the Genji really good on the first couple of fights. I think that's the moment where we're gonna see where you did really good. But in general, That's the thing that you need to do. We talk about this. You need to help your team to be able to win the trade of the tanks, and then eventually, when we win the trade of the tank here in specific, the Ramatra will try to form into the Reinhardt, and you will go into the pub. That's all. But right now you're a little bit of timing. So it's like, okay, now we need to wait for the next cycle of cooldowns where you have again the recall. I think we can still go though. It will be more risky. I think it will be riskier, sorry. But I think we can still go without the recall though, because they use a lot. They use lamp. I think if we still have farm, we have our lamp too. So that's another thing that we need to start understanding. And I think I don't know if we talked about this the last time that I have been um, I've been with you guys. That we need to understand again that this is a game of resources. If we are tracking all the resources that they are using, and we feel that we can push them because they're having less resources than us, let's do it. So they use lamp, we use recall, but we still have form, and we need to understand something really key too. Is like, how do we beat the Reinhardt if we don't have shields? That's another lesson. Sorry, if we don't have angles. If we don't have angles, how would we beat the Reinhardt? We need to understand, like, if the Reinhardt has no armor, it's really vulnerable. If the Reinhardt has no shield is really vulnerable. If someone is off angle in the Reinhardt, he's really vulnerable. So those are the three options to try to counter the Reinhardt, right? So sometimes what is gonna happen is like we cannot like, and I think something that you guys do really well is like taking angles against the Reinhardt. You know how to counter the Reinhardt in general when you have the angles, because I've seen that you know how to do that. But sometimes they are not gonna allow you to take the angles a lot of the time. So you need to do the dirty job of shooting the tank a little bit, shooting like breaking the shield, and when you break the shield, what is gonna happen is you're gonna create the gap between the Reinhardt, because the Reinhardt will say, "Oh, shit, I need to go back a little bit. I need to recharge my shield." In that moment, we need to take the angle. That's the moment that we need to take the angle, or we could walk into the Reinhardt too with the farm. Got it?
Yeah.
But we need to be patient against the Reinhardt too a little bit sometimes. So here, here we got for the farm force. Here is the moment that they could walk into us. They could walk into the Hanzo at least. They are not acknowledging that. They're walking into a ram, and I think Dylan is doing a good job by walking back. Oh, here. That's why they. Okay, now we are recycling the farm. So now we could shoot a little bit more the shield. Juna could recall. This is how are we gonna approach the the push. Juna recalls. Try to stay alive without dying, of course, against the Lucio. We go form this guy. Juna walks back lane. This walks. If we can walk here if we want to, and like we don't need to just focus everyone on the rain in this specific moment because of the setup that we have, and we win the fight. That's all that we need to do. I think we end up winning the fight. You end up winning the fight anyways. Let's see. But we need to make it consistent. That Junkrat is feeding. Need to kill him. Let's see.
I think
Here is the yeah.
on this map, like, cause it felt like you mentioned, it's kind of hard to take angles against the run on this map. I
Yes.
think my idea was like that I felt like the best way I could help my tank win the neutral is like just hard marking the Freya so she can't angle my tank. And I think yeah, that's just what I was trying to do this whole time. But
Um, one thing that you need to do is like annoy a lot of the time them from the angles, but in a safe angle. It's hard to explain. Let's see if I can find an angle for you, for example. Or now you're getting out, they're trying to think, to cross. So you can be annoying on the back. You need to be careful. Don't fight the Lucio if you don't need to fight the Lucio, because this Lucio is like, it's good in general. So if you don't need to fight the Lucio, don't fight the Lucio. You know, here for example, you should be here. all the time poke. Like you don't need to flank, take really wide angles. You need to punish the transitions. Here's the moment that we need to start punishing the transition, and we are letting them walk. Here is the moment that we need to do something, react faster. Slow here, start annoying them on the transition, and if we can get the pick, great. And if we cannot get the pick, that's fine, right? But the main, well, of course, this guy is like kind of feeding. We need to be on this guy. But you got force everything before we could do something, Juna. So now it's like you are kind of in a weird spot to do the job that you need to do, right? So you got forced, I think, by the junk. If I'm not mistaken. Well, we escaped we missed a window of punishing people. Look at the BAP. We couldn't punish the people. No, now you need to be here. You're low, of course. You shouldn't be low, but you need to be doing this from a safe pace, trying to not get destroyed by the Lucio. And eventually you will find a pick. You will find something. I'm telling you, you will find. There will be a time where there will be a window for you to walk into someone or kill someone. But you need to be a menace for them. Be a menace, annoy them, chip damage them until you see the timing that your team will do something. Uh, uh, the Hanso. How is the name of the Hanso? Lodger?
Logan.
Yeah, you can just say
Logan.
Logan.
Logan sometimes will poke someone, will let someone 1 HP, and that's your window too to try to go and try to kill someone too, right? So you need to wait for that window. You need to wait without dying, wait without trying to use all your cooldowns, wait without using all your blinks, wait until the window opens. If you can one clip someone by yourself, do it. But a lot of the time when you face good teams, that's not gonna happen, most likely. You see? You are trying to force your way in a little bit and you end up dying. You need to wait. Trade it, let your tank trade with the other tank, wait a little bit, recharge your cooldown, charge your HP, and then eventually walk. Now, for example, it would be a good time to walk. Or even though if you can, at the end of the day, for whatever reason, can get this angle, that's really good too. I don't know. Well, right now you weren't in position to get this angle, but getting this angle will be really good because it get all the backs of everyone here. So it helps a lot too, right? But again, this comp, guys, it's really important that we need to, especially when they don't have any control on the angles, we need to be patient and we need to poke them from different angles. Patience. Because if we start entering into brawling when we don't have the upper hand, the Reinhardt will just swing you down. Like he will swing you and kill you. That's all.
Mhm.
Most likely. And of course, there is a little bit of luck by not getting hit by the junk a little bit, let's say.
Mhm.
But yeah, that comes a little bit with the time of like trying to dodge the actual uh, spam from the junk. Eventually, when you face him too much, you'll learn how to kind of dodge the incoming damage. Let's see. Oh, here we don't have angles now. Again, let's see what Juna does. I think Juna here, you will die here again, but you trade the Lucio, if I'm not mistaken. But right now it's like again the duel that you're taking is it's pointless here. Because again, you're trying to dominate the angle, I guess. But you need to make the Lucio come to you, not you go to the Lucio. We talk about that too. We could be here too, waiting a little bit, and eventually we could transition to here. And eventually we will go for the Baptiste while we run forms form into the rain, right? Uh, if the Lucio already see you, like then and you cannot win that duel, just don't risk it. Let's see. I want to see this real quick. Yeah. The problem with that
Okay,
Juna is
next
like
pick.
he gets more value than you when you do that because he well right now we have bit advantage because of that but there is a lot of things here. They're closer to the spawn. Like you are a DPS and he's a support. You will have the damage. He have the AoE healings, but if he's not main heals, let's say no, like, so they will have sustain if he dies. Uh, so we need to understand like if the trade is worth or not, right? In some moments. Uh, but yeah, now there is no win condition to walk into the backlane, so it's like this is the moment that we need to walk into the backlane while Dylan is bodying the Reinhardt. And we all traded and again this guy flanking. We need to be careful with the junglers that really like to flank. Like if they're decent junglers, they will flank all the time to try to take a one shot on the flank. So you need to be really aware of that. Try to mark that and try to scout that too all the time. For example, Yuna here, there is a ton of positions where you could be. You can let them pass a little bit the choke, and you could be if you don't feel comfortable. Here is one, but if you're getting market, that doesn't work. The other is here, here. The other is here eventually. Well, you can shoot the tank, and they cannot really see you, right? And you will mark this area too, right? You need to be careful to the jungler don't get one shot you. Don't one shot you. That's all. Let's see what we do now. The guys left the card. You see, this guy all the time will try to flank all the time. This is the way that they play. So Yuna, it's your job again to try to scout that guy all the time. Now, because now it's just it's a gamble if he one shot someone or no. And this is the moment Dylan needs a lot of damage. Really good discipline on not pressing the cooldown though. But we need to be careful with that. Here. So we form here to trade, but there is no Juna is not on the backlane, so I can't really find a purpose of why we form here. Why do you remember? Is something called here?
I don't
Uh,
remember.
Or just like it could be just a mistake.
I don't
I'm not sure.
think so.
We form and Juna goes back. And this is the thing that we need to avoid every single time. If we form, Juna needs to be in position to reach backlane. We form on here and look at what is gonna happen when we form on the tank. This guy is gonna get really distracted. And he will have to decide of what to do. Do I heal my tank or do I shoot the tracer to stay alive? You need to put the support into that predicament, right? Into that dilemma. Okay? That's what you need to do every time when you play against the rank. And when you play against any comp though. And when you play against any comp, you need to put the support on that decision. We had the Ramul to cycle in again, so that really helped.
Yeah, I think that's what we were saying. We wanted to walk
Maybe
so we
yeah.
could cycle with an eye.
Oh yeah, then that's good. Then that's good actually. Then that's really good. But yeah, be careful to not get forced beforehand. You know, really good. And that's why you want to fight them. You yeah, that's fine. Let's see what we do now. What are you doing now here, Juna? Let's see. What I hear. This is the thing that it bothers me. That is like you're in a really good position, but you show everything to them, right? And when sometimes you can just hide, let the Baptiste pass a little bit, tell them, tell your team that you can go into the BAP, and when we start trading the rain card a little bit with form and stuff, you go backlane, you go the Baptiste. But when you show there what is gonna happen on the other side, it's like, hey, the tracer is there. Look at her. Look at her. Don't let the tracer be there. That's the thing that is gonna happen on the other side. And now it's like they know. You see, Lucius going for you. I'm not gonna let this guy take the like shoot my map. And then you end up dying because of that. Logan did a really good pick there, but I think we're gonna lose to the tire. And when they tire, we need to speed back a bit. When they tire, we need to speed back a bit. Don't be scared of the tire. Don't like fully speed out. I'm just saying, keep your distance or try to set up yourself in a position where you can see the tire clearly. This map is hard because this map has a lot of roof and stuff like that, right? But what I mean is like, I don't know, set up yourself here, for example. Like come back towards here a little bit more back, so you have the full view of what the tire is doing. And wait for the tire, kill the tire, and walk back. But you can't really stay on the middle because what is gonna happen now is like they're gonna try to push you with the tire, like ideally. So yeah, that was what happened. They pushed with the tire. So we need to keep our distance against the tire because we don't want to be pushed and at the same time tired. Give a little bit of space to Logan and well Tyler in this scenario and Dylan too. Why not to shoot the tire? It was a good try on the window. We got this. Yeah. Again, Juna, I think you are going too early though. Because what happens is like, look, if they kill you when your tank is going aggressive into the enemy tank, then that's fine. But if they kill you kind of early when your tank is doing nothing, that's the problem, right? That's the main problem. Where are you? Ah, you're coming up from the spawn. Do you get killed like just walking back? Oh, holy Christ! I didn't see that. Well, we got free fighted. Nothing. I think we were holding fine our ground here, but. And now it's gonna be tough because the Jungra, the Freya dominating the Hyron. I think they switch to the Genji. It's a really good choice. But another thing that we could do when they're trying to take this angle, this top angle, is like try to fight inside here. Try to fight the Reinhardt here. If he fucked up, we can just kill him here. Maybe if the Junkrat drops to do more damage, we can speed that guy. You know, it's hard. It's tough. This part is tough. Maybe when we are, sorry. Maybe when we are forcing the tank here, I think a good idea would be while we forcing the tank and these guys, like 4 people of us are forcing the tank. Either Logan or Juna could go top while we're trying to force the tank from here, because then this guy will have to decide what to shoot in that moment, right?
Okay.
I think that could be a good idea to disrupt this setup. And again, we're gonna see it on Esperanza. you don't need to go on the back lane all the time. Too. That's not like a must a lot of the time. Sometimes against some comps, yeah, but you can let Logan shoot the back lane while, like, if he lands the shot, he will do the same effect. Or he has angle, he will do the same effect that you going back lane. So if Logan has a good angle, or Logan has a good angle on the back lane, and he's shooting the back lane and he's landing the shots, you can just keep shooting the tank, and it's the same effect. Like, it's the same. So, but the difference is, like, you don't expose yourself as much. Got it? Because sometimes there will be times where you cannot reach the back lane because they are protecting correctly, because you don't have the angle to reach there. Sometimes you will have to focus the tank, and you will have to let Logan shoot the back lane. And that's where it comes the concept of the flanker and the anchor. The anchor is gonna be the one that shoots the tank, right? And the flanker would be the one that shoots the back lane. But those roles can change. Doesn't mean, like, it could be Logan and it could be the Juna, right?
Yeah.
And Esperanza, you did perfectly, actually. So right now, we need to stop the card first. We need to do the dirty job of shooting the shield a little bit. And this is a little bit of we need to be careful of both of the DPSs being flankers, let's say, especially when we don't have the angles to be flankers. What do I mean by that? By this is, like, here, Logan, you need to do the dirty job sometimes. You need to do, like, Logan, Tyler, and Juna if he can really get angles, and Dylan. Everyone, actually, the Lucio can do it too. Everyone needs to be shooting the tank. Why do we shoot the shield tank? To gain space. Not necessarily to kill the tank, right? It's just to gain space. Okay?
Okay.
Um, are you gonna ask something? Are you gonna ask a question, Tyler?
Oh no, I just sneezed.
Okay. You see, because this is what it happens when we try to get picks all the time, and this is what it happens. Like, we are not really comfortable with the angle. It's a little bit tough, you know. So we need to be careful with this. We need to generate the space before we try to go into the back lane. And that's happening. That ends up happening. And now, like, the tank is a really good spot. And usually, what it happens when you start shooting a tank that, especially the tank doesn't protect correctly, is like they start to fall apart. They start to fall apart. The supports start to panic, pressing cooldowns wrongly. They might press wrong, ultimates wrong too. They they don't. Sometimes they don't hide. They don't just, like, stabilize, and they end up dying. You know, when you start to shoot in the tank, that's what it happens against a lot of the teams. Like, they start to fall apart, and that's why a lot of the time, whoever focus correctly better the tank on the right timings wins the fight. And we need to understand that shooting the tank is not to kill the tank; is to generate something, a space, a trigger, in general those, or a kill or whatever, but not necessary to kill the tank. Don't overfocus the tank. That's another mistake that some teams do, which is like, okay, everyone just focus the tank. And no, that's not the case. If everyone focus the tank and the support is good, the tank won't die, most likely, unless we have a really really strong damage on him. But in general, that won't happen with a Trey and a Freya, for example, if they cycle correctly the cooldowns. So yeah, we end up destroyed. The problem is, like, you are too premature against, like, you want to, like, go really early against the Junkrat. Like, you need to wait. You need to wait more against the Junkrat. So he will get eventually. He won't be able to contest you at some point. And of course, you need to look at the ground to not get trapped. Let's see. I think the Widow, it's a smart pick. against them when they don't have a lot of angles. I will be careful. I think this is fine. I think when you see this, I don't know. Well, Yuna is not the main player, let's say, but when you play against this, just a wall against Zig, and he's dead most likely most of the time. So here we need to be careful with this setup. Because this setup, if they do it correctly, Yuna, you won't be able to push this guy away. That's why it's like they set up the tank here. Like they will try to if he wants on like with the Lucio together, they fight you. It's impossible for you to clean to get this area for you. So that's why I told them to hold that angle, but eventually they fucked up because they just dropped down for no reason. I think you are doing fine. I think you are like being patient against this. And this guy is not contesting you, and Lucy is not contesting you, but you need to be careful here. Again, it's premature again, kind of. You were doing a lot of work by shooting the tank. Why are you pulling the trigger to go into the backlane if nothing happens yet? We are touching the point, which is fine, but this guy will have to drop down, or someone will have to touch the point. And when they touch the point and they start to get distracted, you pull the trigger. You pull the trigger there, right? You're pulling the trigger too early. Now you don't have recall. Now is the moment for you. Now. No. You don't have recall, but you can still go. But now you're more scared. Now you're less dangerous. We won the fight anyways, I think. Yeah, the jungle fed there. They didn't back up correctly. They tried to retake the farm. We need to be careful with the farm again. We kind of fucked up here. But they were like really pressured by the time. So they're gonna end up dying anyways. Because we cycled back the farm. Now it should be Juno on the back lane.
You know this guy.
Juno end up dying. I want to see that. What happened here, Juno?
I was looking for a pulse and I just didn't press any buttons.
There's no need to pulse here. What do you need to do here? Position here.
Yeah.
Position here. Access from here. You know, don't risk your life. Blind spot them. Make them hard for them to kill you. And now is the moment that it's gonna be hard for us to. Let's see what we do. The jungle is flanking again. So we need to be careful with that. Okay. And now what we need to understand, guys, is like, if we see the Junkrat, if we know that the Junkrat and the Lucio are doing that, we can speed. We can speed whatever it is on main. Okay? But we need to score that. I don't know if we saw that. Like, or we
I
heard
saw
that.
the jump.
We definitely knew Junk was top left.
Yeah.
I don't think we knew Lucio though.
Yeah. The problem if the Lucio is here, for example, is like they could kite. That's the only problem. But if you see that the jungle is doing nothing and we just speed here, I know we have a widow, so it's gonna be harder. But since the matchup between the hazard and the sig are pretty unbalanced, we're gonna win the trade most likely. So we amp speedily bid, switch to heal, start brawling them without the jungler, and I think we're gonna win the fight most likely. We need to be careful with the flux, but I know if in your mind you had the ult tracking and the plan. But yeah, like if we go aggressive against the Sig, we most likely gonna kill him. But we need to go for now. We need to go when we hear that guy fighting. Juna needs to stop fighting this guy and needs to come back to the team, and we need to push together as a team, especially because we know like that the Jungra won't be there to kill Juna too. Remember that, Juna. You can be like you can body like unless you eat a rock, you will be free there on their back lane. So we used the farm and we didn't do anything sadly. So we lost a turn, a cycle. We kept going with the Ramult, so it's pretty good actually. We counter beat. We had beat advantage, so we won because of that. They wanna come back with more ultimates and the tire, so that's why we might lose this next fight. So now, Yuna, you need to go. You need to go and you need to hide here. Are you alive? Where are you? You are playing frontal now. I think you need to try to before they try to come. You need to hide and you need to go and pulse on the Junkrat or the Bab, right?
Yeah.
Alright, you're playing kind of frontal. Let's see if you die. They end up killing you with the tire. But I think here I can tell that we didn't plan anything. Well, maybe I'm wrong. But it's like we didn't plan against the tire at least, right? So we need to be making a plan against that win condition because it's disgusting. Like just get the kill for free or 2 or 3. And yeah, we end up losing the fight because of that. We don't have any ultimates. We don't have main damage now because the Widow is like has peaks, but car. Well, got picked again. Pre-fight it. We cannot do anything. We need to wait now. Let's see. How do we retake this? Nice pick. Yeah. Well, that was a high skill play.
That was
I
me
don't know
just
what that guy
sitting
was
down,
doing.
doing nothing.
Nah, I mean he's doing the job right now. I think I was like kinda telling him stop picking the widow like that 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 easy, right?
So you know Vacuity, like you've talked to him.
Yeah, I know. I
What's
know.
wrong with him?
He plays only genre.
Yeah, is he like weird or is he just a guy?
No, he's normal.
There's no
why
he's
are we
normal.
why are we blaming?
I'm
I
just
don't know, I don't
curious.
really know him.
I'm just curious.
I don't fully know him yet, fully, but I think he's normal, like a normal dude. I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, Ted Bundy was also a normal dude.
This might be worse.
Okay, what happened here? Wolf. He got picked. I remember this.
What am I doing?
He remembers
Don't know
it.
I got
Oh,
bored. I don't know.
what
Let
did
him
you see
spin.
that you started to do this?
Bro. Alright.
Yeah, I remember Colin tried to walk there because they were like close, right? And I thought we could like cut them off and kill him.
Sometimes
And that's why we started walking.
You are not in position to walk on the back lane here. You're like it's really weird for like we need to be careful because you are sending your front lane to do this, but it's like well the card is just back there. Logan is not really in position to do damage. You are not in position to reach back lane. So we like you left if you call that you left your Lucio and your Ram to be by themselves in the front against the Junkrat. So we need to be careful.
yeah, it's not my fault.
I didn't say
Yeah, I
I
mean,
didn't say go behind the Sigma and eat a
yeah,
Junkrat bullet.
I mean, he needs to realize that, right? But
I thought you were with me.
I don't know what you want me to do about for you there.
well, we lost the fight because of that now. But we have a really good setup here. With again, at the end of the day, we can set up kill boxes. Like we don't have to rush fights. The kill box could be here. Yuna could be hiding here, right? And we could be fighting from here, and then Yuna will jump from the back for the back in that moment, right? We don't have to force the fight all the time. We need to create kill boxes, if possible. Sometimes we need to bait them into the kill box. We cannot set up the kill box, right? And this is key, especially against these teams that doesn't have angle control. Bait them into the kill box. Create your kill box. Know where the kill box is gonna be, and try to execute. And I think that's key knowledge that we need to apply for the next scrims. Of course, it's gonna depend against what you're facing, but remember to do it when you play the next scrim. Like, yeah, I'm gonna where's gonna be the kill box? The kill box is gonna be here. It's gonna be here, 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 or try to remember that for the next scrim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna again. I'm gonna well, that's one. Second, try to force the triggers. Recognize the triggers that the enemy composition have, and then execute when you see those triggers. I see. I don't know. Against this, there is not as much triggers because if we just set up correctly the kill box, we can walk into them really easy because it's really weak, the backlane. But I don't know. One trigger could be the rock, for example, because the rock will not stop you from walking when you walk. Well, when we're walking into them. So one trigger could be the rock. One trigger could be the lamp. Those things. Try to recognize them because those little things will make will secure the fight most of the time. You are not gonna depend so much into the micro. You will rely more on the macro too. Of course, the micro will help, but it's a combination of two, especially when you start facing better teams. But we farm here for no reason again, so we need to be careful that they're. And now again, they have the freaking tire, and we need to try to play around that. Again, Junago getting bodied. It's hard. It's hard though. I understand that the matchup is not the greatest for you. That's why I say maybe we should play. You can play the Genji. I think something that is really annoying for the junk is the Genji. But at least what the jungler told me. Like, he really hates to play against Genji. And let's see what. Oh well, here I think they did really good here. I remember specifically the call here. It's like, kite that, play to corner, put the window and destroy them. So we need to be careful with that. We miss, but they still have resources. Even though they're using like the cooldowns, they still have resources. And Juna is not in position to reach backlane. And Dylan, I think Dylan has not any cooldowns to stop the window. They got rock and destroyed. Oh man. So again, let's see how can we uh, disrupt this fight. So we need to clear here. This guy. We need something that we need to do here. We need to be in order. If Juna cannot walk into the back lane because these guys are covering this area, I mean Juna could ignore that actually, but let's imagine that we don't want to do that. We need to clear per sections. So we're gonna clear this guy to here, and we're holding here, and eventually we will try to push this guy out from here, and then after that, when Juna has the access to go backlane and has the access to go more backlane, then we start to walk towards the Sigma. so Dylan tried to go by himself and got destroyed. But we need to be more patient, and we need to help Juna to clear the back lane, which is not the back lane, which is this area. We had 3 kills there, but we didn't acknowledge, we didn't know, and now the jungle and people are gonna hide, and this is the thing that we need to scout every single time.
Yo,
That was a
But,
fat
that's a fat
finger.
finger.
Fat finger. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good then. And yeah, now they're gonna counter back with ultimates and they're gonna destroy us. I think they use everything. I think they fucked up here really bad.
Yeah, it was a 3-for-1.
Yeah. So
Intentional.
Well, I was in their head.
we did dry fight.
Exactly.
Let's see. And now why we couldn't win here then? Let's see. We're like Logan is trying to take angles. Eventually, slowly clean that's we got picked. You don't need to be like on all the time on the middle like Wolf. I think you end up switching a little bit the
Yeah.
playstyle. You can be here with Juna, chill
Mhm.
out, come back if they need help, come back to here. Especially when you see that there is no tracer. Like
Okay.
when there is no tracer, I think you can be more free. And at the end of the day, you need to understand that you have poke potential too. So I think you eventually do it though.
Yeah.
Sometimes I saw you doing it.
Alright.
You taking angles and poking them from afar, especially when they don't have tracer, and you can do it too.
Alright.
Helping Juna to win the duels on the side too.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just confused on this comp with Ram. Like, do I sit on my Ram and just like give him speed and farm beat, or I guess it's just not concrete. I just have to like switch.
Well, against this comp is hard. I don't think they have potential to walk your team. So it's like the speed is like not really necessary.
Okay.
Marking is not really necessary because usually they won't, like, there is not the tracer to mark for your support. So it's like your your flex support is gonna be fine most of the time. So he doesn't really need help at all. So the two things that you're gonna do mainly is like, okay, you will speed in the tank and you're gonna poke from an angle. Those are the two main things that you're gonna do against this comp, specific comp, right? Your game plan, since you're a Lucio, and I think you are like the main support is one of the hardest, like especially when it comes to Lucio.
Definitely.
You need to know a lot of jobs. So you need to recognize what to do. Like, it's the same as Yuna, kind of. Your job is kind of a lot of the time the same as Yuna.
Yeah.
So it's hard. It's tough to know every single movement that you have to do. I think we end up. Let's see. What happened? Yuna get killed on alive. Michael. They use every cooldown now, but we are not in position to rush backlane because Yuna is again not in position. Where is Yuna? He's protecting against the junk. Oh, here is the moment that we need to walk. But Dylan was eating too much damage, so we couldn't walk. We have two options here, guys. And I think I don't know what was communicated here. But either we push, roll them over, and flip the point, or we go and contest the junk. Those are the two options that we have now. All right.
Okay.
But in the middle we cannot stay because the jungler will pinch us eventually. Got it?
Yeah, I think we have that issue a
Yeah.
lot where like someone will be
We
behind
were
us and we don't. I don't know. We're not
yeah.
together.
I called to walk their main, but I think I called to walk their main, but Dylan just like got too low and he died before we could. And they
Let's
kited
see.
pretty far too.
You need if we call go in, you need to be in position to go in, Juna. To remember that.
Yeah.
Because if not, it's like we don't have reach. Like we don't have reach. Like it's really hard for us to reach them. We need to close the escape from them. They kite all the time, kite, and you need to close that kite. Dylan is it's way too on the open. I think this is the thing that he needs to work on. It's like it's about cycles. Using the structures, it's another important part of the tank. We need to use the structures. We need to try to use as less as possible the cooldowns. The cooldowns to go aggressive. Well, at least the farm. We need to use it as less as possible to like useless. Let's say. We need to use the farm to either trade on the tank or walk in the tank. And against these guys, it's just mainly walk. It's not trade against the tank. Because if we start trading farm against nothing, they're gonna win against us because they have more poke than us. So we need to walk and we need to get less damage possible by using the structures. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, we switched that and let's go to Esperanza and see what we did correctly here. But I really like the first fights. Let's see. And I think this is one of your best comps. I think the playing the Has is it's good from what I'm seeing. So we start trading against them. We need to understand again they have more poke, but we have more control of the angles because the Sigma doesn't have a lot of control angle control like compared to the hazard, so we can exploit that a little bit. We can ignore a little bit the hazard, the Sigma by gaining the angles and helping the DPS win the angles against the other DPS because one shift will force a cooldown into them, and it's like the Sigma is not in position really to walk into anyone, so we need to kind of exploit that if possible, you know. And again, it's against the Sigma, it's a lot of the time controlling the angles. So here is the moment where we start doing. I think Yuna, you are doing pretty good here. And this is the moment, man. This is the moment. Look at this. Tank, Logan going back lane. Pretty much it, man. And that's how you win the fights. Here is like we do it backwards. Logan goes back lane. Yuna goes front lane. Pretty straightforward. The only thing with this is like sometimes Logan could miss. That's the reality, and is not fully secure as a tracer or a Genji, right? That's a good rotation. I don't know if we did it on purpose, but this is the thing that we need. We need to constantly do it. Back lane, this guy focusing on the tank, and we kill the tank and we win the fight. That's all. And then we come back into the tank, win the fight, fight over, easy. Not and if you start repeating that, macro wise at least, we're gonna beat really good teams. Let's see, we repeat again the same process now. Let's see. So Juna got forced off. Let them walk into us. Let them walk into our angles. We don't need to push. That's another thing that we need to start understanding too. Yeah, that guy fed. That got fed. Now Juna again. Now Juna again on the tank. And Logan, I think Logan is focusing the tank here in this moment, so we need to be careful with this. But there is a key factor that will like let kill the tank too, which is the wall. A wall will stop healings, so it works too. While the wall is on, everyone can focus the tank, and the tank will die because the support won't have heals. He won't have heals from the support that specific moment. Tank's dead. Everyone dead. Joe. We won this fight again. And for lastly, we're gonna see a rotation that we need to do, and we wrap it up. Let's see what we do here. You see the wall there behind the Sig, really good to disrupt. The Lucio couldn't charge beat, so we have better beat. I don't know if we knew this,
We
but
did,
if we
yeah.
know, you know it, you knew it.
Yeah, I think we called like, this Lucy like died and doesn't have beat, so we can just they'll match
Perfect.
Kitsune. We just beat it, we win.
Perfect. E call. Yuna overextended a bit and got picked because of that, and we end up losing that fight. Because you could like roll the fight, all the fight, all the map. You fucked up there, and then the map started to complicate a little bit. Let's see. I want to show the rotation. I don't here. I think this is the rotation. I think they did really good here, and we need to here. There we go. We need to. Let's see. There is a moment, guys, that this sometimes won't have like we won't see it, right? Because this guy I think rotated really sneakily towards the back lane. But sometimes when we Kitsune and we know that they're doing this, I don't know if we knew because I think this is
Yeah, it's a bad
this was
rush.
car. Ah?
Bad. It was a bad rush, I think.
No,
My bad.
I don't think that's about it's about rush. I think it's good. We could just like run over the tank and like flip the point. But everyone needs to be on the same page. Everyone needs to be on the same page. That's the difference. Okay, and the call should be, hey, let's rush and let's flip the point, or let's rush and let's run over the tank, right? Because if we did that, we win the fight. We win the fight most likely. But the problem is like we need to be on the same page of doing that. Well, now Logan is gonna dash out instead of dashing in, right? Because he's not like he's just trying to survive. Like he's not on the same page. That's all. So he like we need to give him direction a little bit by knowing where the backline is by scouting too, right? And this is the hard part. The hard part where we need to know where they are and where they are rotating in order for us to counter rotate. So how do we counter rotate? By knowing where they are. How do we know where they are? Well, usually the tank will see everything because he's on the front and the tank will see everything. And the tank will be the one that is gonna be orientated to say, hey, let's do this, let's rotate the point around. The supports can do it too, but it's harder for them. Especially the Lucio, yeah, the Lucio. But it's hard for them. But sometimes it's about the feeling. Hey, I feel like these guys are not here, they're not on front. We need to push forward. You can make the call preemptively too. Say, hey, let's rush and let's walk into them. Let's flip the point, right? But you need to be careful because if they are standing here and we call that, we're gonna get pinched probably if we start doing that, right?
Yeah.
So that's pretty much the thing. Again, another important concept that I want you to remember towards the next screen is like the rotations that you're gonna take. And sometimes you do it. Let's see if I can find it really quick. But because I really like what you started to do here from the retakes. I think here.
Yeah, we were coached on this like before,
Yeah.
like how to retake this position.
I think this is really good. The only problem is like here. I would like Mayhem to be with this part
Oh,
of the team.
I think I was told go up there with them and then TP in when we were about to hit. And I think that's what I did, but then I didn't have any cooldowns.
Yeah, because yeah, you got like because you say okay, I need to go with them now, and now
Mhm.
you go TP and get and you get destroyed. But from now on, I want the same, but I want you behind the tank. Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't have to use
Uh,
your cooldowns like desperately, let's say,
mhm.
uh,
That was the
to be
fifth
with
time
them.
I think we did it. So
Yeah.
next time for sure.
Okay, so this is a really good retake for you guys, and now you have like a really good angle on them, so really good. Lucio with the Soch is the usual retakes that we will do in general. Okay. It could be Lucio with the Trey or the Genji too, but Lucio with the Soch are deadly. They have the poke, they have the escape, they have the distance. So it's like we need to do that more. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have screen now?
No.
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 Oh, okay. How many times? How many things a week do you
I
scream?
do Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday.
Ah, okay.
Ideally.
Okay. I gotta go. I'll see you. I'll see you later.
Alright. Thank you so
Bye-bye,
much.
Thank you.
thank you.
Take care, everyone. Bye
Take
bye.
care.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Can we look at
Yeah,
can we look
I
at
had
Lucio?
That point.
13 deaths. I had 13
Yeah,
13?
bro, how are
deaths on
you dead so
Kira.
much? Come on now.
Bro.
I didn't even realize.
Half of it was him be
13?
like, oh, Juna.
Okay,
I
no, to
wanna
be
look back
fair,
at that.
bro, Tracer on that map versus Chunk is just cancer.
It is, bro. Oh my god.
Can we look at
Like, I
Garden?
don't even know what we play. Yeah, we
Look at
can.
what?
Can we look at
Look
Garden?
at what?
Yeah, you
Garden?
got it. You got the screen
Also-
share.
Getting it.
I gotta say, I'm still impressed at that fucking King's Row Freya. I hated her so bad, and I'm just
Yeah.
so glad that he like skipped over the 3 times she like solo ulted me. I
Your hit skin is so good, you know. The alive
I
guy.
know.
Really
Yeah.
good.
That guy's mid.
Okay. He hit every single sticky on me and Tyler and like Logan sometimes, man.
Yeah, he cheats bullet like pulse bomb, bro. He's just gonna throw that shit at you,
Wrong
bro.
map. Wrong map.
Yeah, man. It's so fucking scary. He sees me use TP sees it. He's just like, oh, hold on.
Attackers incoming. Defend
That's the wrong map,
objective
bro.
A.
Yeah.
One.
Other sites. Okay.
This was our very first
This
round,
is first
right?
round, but this I still
First
feel like I
game.
still don't feel good
Mm.
about this map every time we
Yeah.
play it. I can't remember the last time we won Garden.
I think we got caught off guard by the Reinhardt. Probably.
Yeah, but
We
like
didn't know how to play into
First
it.
fight.
so-
yeah. I'll just play it, I guess. I could play that
The
fine
objective is now
with
active.
like, and what did he say? Just
Yeah.
like shoot at the Reinhardt to make space.
Yeah, he can't stand there. That's
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Delucio's just doing side quests. And I think ideally, like that fight is easier if we have like full control of dojo.
Okay.
Oh, I know what happened here. I get stickied by your alive guy, and I had no cooldowns. I TP to someone to try to get rid of the stick on me, and then I just die because I'm out of position. I think I should have definitely TP'd the position, but I didn't see it.
It's
Oh,
just a
you had
pre-fight.
double sticky.
That's just
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
that's just happened. So I don't know.
Hi, honey. Good morning. Did you see the curtains? It's so nice, right? We're not done with it.
Okay. I like retake against the Reinhardt. Do we want to just like try to take full control of dojo?
I think it's the best angle your hit scan can play from.
Didn't we
Yeah, I
try
swear, I just have to
it?
slide to dojo.
Okay.
Or get a speed amp. I mean, my rotation is kind of troll. But it's just like I get
You just
forced.
kept getting marked out, yeah, by the Genji Lu. I don't think that's on you. I think we should push
Well,
core
if they
more.
if they have two on Luna, we should like
Right.
we
We sh-
call that and we go on.
Yeah,
Like the
we go in
Freya?
core.
Yeah.
Here specifically, I should not be where I am. It's just there's no cover to play around. Actually, no, I just troll it. Really.
Dylan tries.
Yeah.
Good on Dylan. And my this and then, oh, oh.
That's Dang.
Die anyway. You fucking
I
hit
just
spin
forgot
the
how to roll, right?
minutes.
I forgot how to roll. Okay, we're up to Ryan.
Get brush.
I swear we just like, what's the word? Diddling? Is that what Marlex says?
Dilly dallying.
Dilly dallying. Good.
I love
Diddling
that
is
term.
not the word.
We all diddling.
Right here it's fine because we're still waiting for people to come back, and like now we start the wall. And we can.
Okay.
I think that was pretty good. So we had Dojo there actually. Oh, then we just get shattered and bladed. We might have stayed in for too long. Like go back before they shattered.
And then we did the closing off point.
Yeah, but we weren't playing in front of the Ryan when he knew he had shatter. Like he might not just hit two people with it.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about shadow.
Right here we kill one and then beat wears off. We should have left.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I just didn't think he would shatter. It's my bad.
Dude, I think like shatter, if we don't have a shield, like shatter is like the same thing as grab, where like if it gets more than one person, it's just kind of troll.
Yeah.
Logan flipped through this.
I think we played this
Yeah, we just stayed too long. We just got caught by shatter.
Oh, Logan.
Yeah.
And I think the beginning of the first time was just another freeze. Yeah.
Yeah, like if we can't block the shatter, we just like need to not play right behind our tank.
And the BL
As long as our tank is the only person who shatters, it should be okay.
Bro, he's still in. Still.
now.
Ah.
I mean, that was a crazy boop, and they had beat when we
Yeah.
didn't.
That's kind of just like take Dojo and like that one fight. No one took it out, I guess. I feel like the rest of Legion was pretty
What can we do if they know they have beat?
good.
I think maybe we hazard ult first,
Yeah. I like
because I think OC gets better value if
Like-
there's no beat.
as a Lucio player, I'm terrified when I have beat, and I know they know I have beat. And like, I mean, make him as uncomfortable as possible. 'Cause,
Yeah, I think we just need a hazard ult or Lucio
Mhm.
before we OC. I think the OC was kind of troll. Oh yeah, it's like on the bridge with the Rhine.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we saw he was wall. I think we should pull him up.
Yeah, but he can low key just hold
Mm.
shield and he'll be okay.
Yeah.
This
And then we got
ends
booped.
now.
Where did this guy come from?
Yeah, he was on point and then
This ends now.
just went around. I don't know the fire play from him though. Like I don't that shit,
That
bro.
was a great play from him, yeah. The boop into the move. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. So,
I think if we hazard ult first, they beat earlier, and then like we wait for a little bit until, and then we
Yeah.
wait before crossing, and then
Okay.
like once we see like okay we can walk forward, then we just go forward with OC after they beat.
yeah.
One round.
I think the beat needs to get forced out earlier.
Yeah. Just nice on the side.
Nice.
Okay, low key, that guy should have the advantage in that fight, but we're not gonna
Yeah, like I feel like they should be winning that now.
Oh, it's me and you.
Honestly, I mean, if you just play distance, it's like really hard for him to commit onto you. Because if he dashes you, he's gonna get booped, and then he can't do anything. Unless he one
Yeah.
shots you, but he's not gonna do that. So.
Oh wait, yeah, this I don't like. I always feel like here,
Mhm.
I don't know. Okay, I have no idea if it's right or wrong, but we always stack like me and then two supports main, and I feel like I hate shooting from here when we have two other people here, which is why I always shoot from like on the mini through like under the stairwell, because I just don't like shooting from main here when we have two other people here.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like thinking about this in
be more
class the other day.
right
I'm not gonna
side.
lie.
I think Dylan gets
You a geek,
you.
bro? What?
If you look at my perspective, like Dylan is perfectly out of my LOS because of that little pillar thing in the middle. So I think I should be like more on the right side, like where the little gateway is. And I think
Yeah.
I do move there eventually.
I think
So
like you could be more
I think
aggressive.
it's,
I'll stay with Logan. I think it's like fine.
yeah, I think it's fine if we're not trying to. I just think it's really easy to just force resources because it's a hard choke to get through
Yeah.
in general. Maybe not into a Rhine though.
Dylan gets curved, so I go to the right.
Hey, that guy got shit on what? Yeah, their DPS trolled. Just by two stacking that angle, there's just nobody shoot the ram.
Well, and this is really good. I feel like
Yeah, this
combining,
angle's yeah, this is
good.
good.
Yeah, I think this is great.
This Ryan is gonna get forced out very soon because he's just getting angled. I don't even know, his Kiri's coming back. Where's Lucian?
I think we kited this thing.
Yeah, I remember this. Okay, that kid is troll as fuck.
We'll say it's a great kite from us.
We definitely kited the kit by accident, but the original intent was good.
Yeah.
I mean, even if they don't kit, we still win because they're just gonna walk forward in towers. That's just a horrible beat. Like,
Yeah.
yo, these guys are just throwing support bolts away. Oh. The kite, okay, the kite was good until we just like
No,
split up
it's just
and we had no LOS.
Just went to we both went different ways. If we kite right, it's we just look.
Yeah, I
we
think
went- we-
you
we
need to
went-
look for where your tank is going because he needs the speed.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe you get caught out if you do that. Oh. Okay, so we're staggering. Good shit. I have no idea where I'm going. Yeah, this Ryan should get
We have 3 angles. I think that's really good.
yeah, he's gonna shatter actually. Or not. Okay.
That was a fiery take.
Dude, I'm gonna call like, can we beat bro? Cause I'm 1 HP. I thought I was gonna die, bro. Yes, bro.
Yeah, we did double.
And it's worse because they kitted.
Yeah, if they didn't. Okay, what? Okay, their Kiriko needs to be fired, bro.
Well, I guess they lose the fight. They lose.
They have time at 80%, 89.
Both boot range.
This ends
Alright,
now.
Hank.
Great scatter dodge.
That's where I leave. Yo, got
See that Suzu though? That was LeBron. Wait, Loki, look at my Suzu on that. That was so fire.
Bro, you left him to die, bro.
Bro, if I don't leave, I'm gone.
Yeah, Loki, if you don't leave, you're dead.
Like Genji should just.
Dang.
that round.
Yeah, I think they're
Ready
just
for
overextended
battle.
that fight. It's not.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
This is really good. I think I remember thinking about this. I
We just matched.
I think the side angle is good here
Yeah.
because they're also two people. I think if they get that info, it's fucked. So we
Yeah.
need to actually fight it. They just lose. I mean, I'll be honest.
The objective is
Okay, the Lucio leaves.
Yeah, he said fuck you.
Good shit, bro. The one time he actually needs to be there, and then Dylan splits himself though. I think. Oh, never mind.
He's so nice.
He took a lot of damage because he split himself.
But this was the shit rush I
Oh.
had.
We still killed.
I mean, yeah, we picked two, so we should be able to win. But
I think
wait, can you go back? Because we were like slow on the main angle because we were fighting the side angle, which was like really good. I just don't know how Dylan got so low.
yeah.
He's just getting poked out by the Rhine, I think. I think the Rhine walked on him too much.
I think we're just on different pages.
They go back more
Yeah.
before he got low.
He's already poked out with that.
Nah, he's super far back, which is like really good because he doesn't have two people with him. Yeah, like he's playing on our statue, he's just chilling, and we just win the side fight.
the objective.
Okay, that might have been a little bit
I think
troll.
it's Freya then. Mostly, yeah,
And he
there's a
LOS'd
lot
you.
of Freya.
Yeah, he tried to walk the point before we were ready. And he LOS'd my Curie for like 2 seconds, and then he just died. Did he not have shield there? I swear he lived if he had shield.
He used.
I saw him use it once. Like in this instant, he just heals the Freya bull. Oh, never mind.
That is.
Yeah, he's like LOS a little bit too much. But we have like all the space in the world, so it's like there's no way for them to win that at that point.
Okay.
What?
I don't remember if it was this scrim or if it was the scrim before this.
Yeah.
I think it was this scrim. Like one of these fights, the Freya just goes coast by herself, like for free while we're like, I don't know. I'll just keep watching.
Okay.
They're full rotating because
Nu Vangada!
Yeah, I think your hits just a menace too. You got him, man.
go back and spectate to there. Okay, I think he didn't need to walk in front of that like doorway. Like he just stays behind the wall here,
Mm.
like
Maybe
in the
just not
middle.
flip, Where
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he just didn't want to flip.
Mm.
That's a little bit greedy though, because you're
I
getting
had it
angled
the
by
whole time.
Freya.
This is actually bad for
That's not. It's just, I swear like most of this damage has to be avoidable, but either that or we need to carry him more. But
I put all my care in it.
Okay, is this the fight where we rush their main?
yeah, and it goes like across instead of in.
Hello.
I mean, maybe it's just troll to push in though, because then we're LOSing ourselves. But this is a two. Oh, they're Freya. Okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
this, bro, look at her.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody should have called this, because either somebody called this or I'm trolling my position. Oh, I'm dead. I definitely trolled. Go back to the kid. And we need to see if somebody saw the Freya.
Oh yeah.
I just spectate everybody with me.
I definitely saw it.
Maybe we
Hey, somebody. Okay, well I'm just dead. Like,
My POV.
Hey. Hello. Let the Kitsune guide you. Not so fast.
Yeah.
I different directions, and then we need a beat for Dylan early, which is like not good.
That's
And then
another
just
thing.
wait every ult.
Like during that, like us and Dylan all kited like a different direction. And that's why
Yeah, you guys went like courtyard, and he went to point.
Yeah.
I think point just to not give Liz is better.
Okay.
Like it's like courtyard is way better if you're trying to play your life, but I think we just don't want to give flip. I mean, that fight I died first, so that was not. That was definitely the biggest issue.
We just have the we call we have an eye advantage.
Yeah, on this map it's just really easy to angle the
I think we
right.
called Suzu, we called Amp, and it's fine.
Yeah, the amp is important, I think, because then it's a lot harder to kite annihilation. It's just like punching people for free.
fucking hit so bad.
Yeah, go back to the POV. Oh, I'm dead too.
Who's POV?
Spectate jam.
I might kill myself.
No respect to Angel.
This isn't for Dylan. Carried on the
Okay. I think the TP was kind of troll, but like obviously you can't TP out of that.
Yeah,
But yeah, I feel like you could just walked and followed Dylan. And then you kind of straight lined it onto point, but I didn't even see the Freya, so.
I didn't see her either. I also didn't know she had ult.
Yeah. But I think like you just kind of straight lined it onto point, and he just like shot. I died too. But... Yeah, I need to stop fighting again.
Well, what happened to Lucio?
So close, bro. Okay. This is really good from Dylan, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Did you see the pin? No, the like. Oh, he was like 10 HP earlier now.
I got stopped in my trap.
You live though.
I don't even know how. Wait, that was actually a crazy
Hey,
move, boy. Wait, that was a crazy move.
I was hungry.
Ask for pictures. You either hungry or you're not.
Sent at 8 AM.
Okay. There's a lot of positioning. Okay.
Yeah.
We need to work on.
Yeah.
I think one of the like easiest fixes is definitely like you just stop taking damage pre-fight. Yeah, like just if you take too much damage pre-fight, it's just impossible to walk anywhere.
Especially since they have Freya, bro. That character's so busted.
Yeah, it's like you just need to be careful and like use the map or some shit.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the biggest thing is like Garden, Dojo. Yes. At least against Reinhardt. Probably would that also apply like against Zarya? We should probably take so.
Zarya.
Yeah.
If we're on has,
Yeah, I mean,
then
any
we should
tank that
just
can't
go
really
square.
punish you for going there.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
makes
But
sense.
at the same time, the like core is taking dojo. There should be an off angle on point so that you don't get 5-manned.
Alright, that makes sense.
We struggled in Dojo too in their first scrim, didn't we? It was like the one map that was like actually close, wasn't it? With Koji.
The first.
Ugh.
Oh, on like that first Keon.
Yeah. We also struggled on Dojo.
Yeah, bro. I think we were just for both of the scrims. It was our first like point.
Yeah, that might be
That
a
one, I think we
factor.
were just asleep, but also we don't have a. Like I remember that's the only fight like they won the whole match.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I was just booped off twice on Cardin. Like I was just
Yeah, I saw like the timing on crossing the bridge has to be better. I'm not
yeah,
gonna
okay,
lie.
yeah, no, that was just bro, it was first game.
Yeah.
Like force whoever's on bridge, and then like if you see like the space open, like everyone needs to amp across immediately. Otherwise, you're just gonna get
Yeah.
shit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should
I
we
saw a
could
lot of
definitely be
times
calling
like
3-2-1s like
yeah,
for
I saw a
crossing
lot
way
of
more.
yeah, I saw a lot of times like Dylan would be in, and then someone would try to go in to help him, and then like Logan's like almost always like last across, and he just gets fucking booped.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought it was very helpful.
That was helpful actually.
I'm
That
glad
was
we're
really
getting
good.
better at Esper.
Yeah, we're getting there.
That's a
It's
hard
a
map.
hard map, bro.
Yeah. But I think I like on Esper like what he said, like if we push the
I
bot
just go up.
past that, like we can just have height on that like right before forward spawn.
I mean, obviously, like if we
Yeah.
win the fight and we get free push, then we need to like take free push. But if it's like hard to, if it's hard to push past it, then it's just like
We can just get a better
we can play
angle.
really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that one fight you looked at where they rotated, like the Sojo rotated Mega, I had no idea she
Yeah,
rotated.
no,
Like I was
that's
caught
the
by
thing he was
complete
saying.
surprise.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's like, um, yeah, he's like, I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but like if we see this, we need to
Yeah.
play
I
the
had
flip.
zero idea. I was just like,
Me neither. I mean, realistically, I should have seen it too, but I was just like shooting the sig.
yeah. Like if I just slide down there and we just flip or something, it's so free.
Yeah.
I like the part where you said Lucia is like one of the hardest characters.
Yeah, bro, your role is so hard,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, see intangibles. See intangibles.
You see the things they don't teach, bro.
Exactly. They don't teach you. I can't
They
go in
can't teach
Kovacs and
you.
practice this.
They're not shown on leaderboard.
I'm opening a Lucio figurine right now.
Fire.
Holy shit.
I think like ideally Dylan should be the one calling those kinds of rotations, like the mid fight ones.
Okay.
Yeah, Loki, we don't 3-2-1 anything. We're just like, can we go? Okay, we're going.
Yeah.
No, okay, but okay, King's Row, I was just like forcing myself to do dumb shit. It's just like that was
Okay,
just like
bro. Yeah,
trolling.
Loki. Like, would you just be on Genji that entire time instead of Tracer if they're on? Like
I think the
something like
Tracer's
that.
fine before third. It's just I was dead perma dead. Like I just didn't get
Okay.
to play the game.
Okay.
And also I think I had like the wrong idea about China Mark their Freya. I think the Freya can't do as much as the Junkrat. It's like kind of strange, but I think the Junkrat was definitely like a bigger issue. I
Yeah.
think it's just easier for me to mark the Junkrat because the Freya's getting permabuck anyway, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll stop the recording.